Hey guys, it's Ifter, and I'm back with more Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Last time, Mayu, after exploring a little bit of the school, heard Morishige yelling for her. We kind of ran after him to try and see if we could find him. Didn't do that. But for some reason, Yoshiki seems to be talking to us. Hey, Yoshiki. Kishinuma! What happened? Why are you sitting in the middle of the hallway? Kishinuma, I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay? Yeah, more or less. How about you, Suzumoto? You don't seem injured or anything. Yeah, I'm fine. You see me crying. Hey, you got a little snot there. It's kind of dirty, but you can use my handkerchief if you want. Oh, thanks, but no thanks. You save that for Shimazaki. Huh? What do you mean? Never mind, don't worry about it. Just being silly. Yeah, okay. Speaking of Shimazaki, though, have you seen her anywhere? Huh? No, I haven't. Okay, so this isn't the way she came, I guess. Was Shimazaki with you then? Yeah, up until just a short while ago. But she suddenly started acting weird. It was like she was possessed or something. Started screaming all kinds of crazy things I couldn't understand, then ran off somewhere. Oh no. I don't like that at all. She's got a real affinity for the spirit world, you know? Maybe that earthquake was somehow connected to her. Actually, about the earthquake. Kishinuma sure was taking his sweet time. He went off to search the poolside area by himself, citing the heavy rain as an excuse for me to stay indoors, while he gallantly got soaked in my place. I went along with it because I thought it seemed unusually chivalrous coming from someone like him. But he's a rank amateur in matters of the spirit, so I was beginning to wonder he'd gotten himself attacked or something. And that worry was just starting to turn to panic when... No good. I think there's something caught in the grate at the bottom, but I can't find any way of draining the water so I can actually check it out. I did come across a locked pump room though, so if we can find the key and get in there, we might be able to make some progress. I see. Kind of disappointing. Here I thought we might be onto something, since this whole area has a really weird vibe to it. Hey now, aren't you forgetting something? I'm the one who's freezing my ass off after scouting around in the pouring rain. How about a little gratitude? Gratitude? As I recall, you said you'd handle this because it was too dangerous for me. So you brought this on yourself. Oh, yeah, I guess, but it's not like it could hurt to thank me. What was that? Nothing. So, what do we do now? Well, we can't get up to the second floor, and we can no longer reach the staircase past the entranceway on account of the whole hall splitting in half thing. There was that earthquake not too long ago. You think that's what split the hall? It's a good possibility, yeah. It happened right around when the door to this locker room opened up, after all. Do you think maybe our actions are having a direct influence on the building? That sounds like the setup to some loony bin occult fanfic or something. Hey, don't use the word occult like it's some kind of insult. Comes from Latin, you know, occultus, meaning hidden. It's primarily used today to describe paranormal studies which stand in opposition to... Okay, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said that. Can we save the lecture for another day, please? Believe me, I have a whole new respect for the occultists coming here. I mean, the things that are happening to us sure aren't natural. Hell, we've only been here a few hours and I've already lost count of all the dead bodies and ghosts we've seen. I have no choice but to believe you. No, coming from anybody else, all this talk about other dimensions and spiritual planes and stuff would seem pretty far-fetched. Even in here. Reality is pretty persuasive, huh? It has a way of forcing you to accept truths that you might have otherwise struggled with forever. No matter how messed up those truths might be. At any rate, I guess all we can do right now is recheck all the areas we can still get to. Wait, so who's in my party? Hang on. Okay. Can I go back out to the pool? I see a body. I see bodies. Multiple. There's a comparatively fresh corpse floating in the pool. Looks to be that of a female middle school student based on her uniform and relative size. The back of her head seems to have been bashed in, revealing white skull and pink brain tissue through the parts in her hair. She must have been struck pretty hard. Her student ID name tag is floating right next to her with big bold letters, making it legible even from a distance. Darkening Municipal Middle School, Chiaki Hiyama. Okay. There's a thoroughly decayed corpse lying here, practically melting away in the rain. Based on height and uniform, it seems to have once been a male senior high school student. There's a student ID name tag lying on the ground nearby. Matsukaze Prefectural High School, Juzonoki. Okay. That puts us at 7 of those. Wait, what's this? Faucets rusted over and the handle's spinning freely. It's unlikely any water will ever come out from these pipes again. Okay. Nothing else here, huh? Wait, what'd this say? Check the third from the right. That's totally different from what was written here before. Must have some meaning. Third from the right. This one. Upon twisting the handle, the tin shower head above spun slightly and a small bent piece of wire fell out from it onto the ground. This could come in handy. Yeah. Other than that being horribly, horribly suspicious. Sure. No. I don't know if we're exploring the same hallways that Mayu was just in, because this is Heavenly Host. It's kind of awkward and obnoxious like that. I don't want to head upstairs just yet. Let's go check out the exit. Okay. Doors frozen in place. It's just decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. Okay. There ain't nothing here. Alright, fair enough. Can I actually head up this hallway? Okay, so I actually can. Barney wants to go check this way now, though. The stairwell is packed tightly with desks, making it completely impassable. Okay, so we can't head up here. God, there's a lot of that black ooze everywhere. Well, what happens if I try to go this way? I just have a feeling going up that hall is where they want me to go, because technically, yeah, okay. There's a large hole in the floor here. It won't be possible to go any farther down the hall this way. Fair enough. Yeah, I kind of had this impression. Large hole in the floor. Yep, 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 yep. Had that impression. Okay, fine. I'll just head up this way. If I remember correctly, I don't remember them checking the pool this early. I do remember Ayumi and Yoshiki heading this way, though. It's a decayed corpse. Based on outfit and height, it appears to be a junior high school girl. There's a student ID name tag lying on the ground nearby. Shobu University Middle School. Mamoru Sukano. Okay. Fair enough. That gives us 8. Door to classroom 4A is locked. I'm also going to save my game here. Alright. Door's frozen in place if it's just a decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. Roger, roger. So far things have been pretty different from the other corpse party. I mean, a lot of it's the same too, but... Oh, that looks bad. In fact, this whole room looks bad. There's a red chalk drawing on the board that looks kind of like a tomato smashed against a wall. Based on the crudely colored shapes and uneven lines, it was likely drawn by an elementary school student. An arrow's pointing to the tomato with the big label written in sloppy letters. Grow goat splat. How nice of you. These are the fully fossilized remains of yet another student. This one seems particularly small. He's probably in 5th or 6th grade at most. There's a name tag attached to his clothing. Renaissance Elementary School, Takashi Hanada. Renaissance Elementary School? Make sure you don't meet his gaze, or your soul will be broken. Okay. Sure, boss. Sure. I'll take your word for it, friend. Door to the custodian's closet is frozen in place. If it's just a decoration on the wall, it can't be opened. Okay. Cool looking door, though. Okay, I think 4A said it was locked, and that kind of lets me know what I need to do here. Door's locked up tight. Maybe I can use that wire to pick the lock. Alright, time for the Grand Lockpick Championship. You kind of seem like a cat burglar right now. It's more like a jailbreak than a burgle in our case. All we're trying to do is get the hell out of here. The door seems to have been successfully unlocked. You did! Fortunately, the lock was super old and not very complicated. Yeah. That's not good music. The hell? This isn't shaped like any classroom I've ever seen. Wait, what did you just say? Just that this room is screwy. I mean, look at it. Kishinuma, have you ever said that before? No, of course you haven't, but I know I've been in here before. This is where we saw that little boy spirit. Hey, little boy. Oh crap, it is him. When the hell did he get here? No, you can't go near him. We have to get out of this room immediately. There's something very wrong in here. Yeah, even I can tell that much. Look over there in the corner. There's something in here. I'm gonna go check it out. You stay here. If things start to get out of hand, just forget about me and make a break for it, okay? Who put you in charge? Fine, go if you want. Just be careful. Whatever you do, make sure you don't look in that kid's eyes. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine, he says, as he goes directly over to the little boy and stares at him. Ah! Got you! His icy, child-sized hands caught hold of my wrists and wouldn't let go. Try as I might, I couldn't shake him. Damn it! Oh, dear. Where am I? When I came to, I found myself restrained. I couldn't move a muscle. I was lying face up on some kind of table with both my arms and both my legs firmly bound by... rope? I guess. It was digging into my skin, whatever it was. God damn it, I must have passed out or something. And after Shinozaki specifically warned me not to look into his eyes, too. My head was the only part of my body that didn't have its movements prohibitively restricted, so I was able to look around the room to some extent. The walls and ceiling seemed to be made of dirt or mud. I didn't get the impression that I was in a school anymore. It looked and felt like I was in some kind of basement room. Or more specifically, a mine or a bomb shelter or something. Thick, gloppy bloodstains saturated every corner of the room, and the stench in the air was enough to send a shiver down even the most hardened spine. It seemed fairly apparent what this room was used for. At least, it was as apparent as it needed to be. But the scariest part was, I remembered this place. Or I had a nagging sense that I'd been here before anyway. Much like Shinozaki had said about that weird classroom just moments before. I don't get any of this. What the hell's going on around here? I gotta figure out how to escape. Escape? But you already know that's impossible. I don't know what that Shig Save Me was all about, but that was weird. Voice belonged to a little girl who looked like she was right around 10 years old at most. She was wearing a red dress and staring at me through a mop of messy black hair with a smirk on her face and a condescending glint in her eyes. Sachiko. Sachiko? Wait, Sachiko? I muttered a name without thinking, surprising myself. How did I know who this was? More to the point, who was Sachiko? You remember me. I wasn't able to kill you last time, but I'm ready to see this through to the end now. I'm going to take my time with it too. I'm going to make sure everything goes exactly the way I want it to. Take out your paper scrap. Why don't you shut the fuck up, you psychotic little brat? In the very next moment, everything around me seemed to go white. Psychotic little brat, huh? Little bitch. Sachiko was now staring at me with a cold, unmoved, and unwavering expression. I was in more pain than I'd ever felt in my entire life. I focused my gaze on the filthy giant at her side who seemed to be doing her bidding. His enormous hammer was still resting on the mess that was previously my right ankle, up until about a few seconds ago. I was all too aware the extreme impact had pierced my flesh, shattered my bones, and even sprayed the room with shards of marrow. This was beyond pain. Every last nerve ending in my body was on alert. I could feel the underside of my skin. I wanted to puke, but knew it would do no good. I'm gonna crush every last part of you one after the other. From the tip of your toes on up. Go on then, keep going. Okay. I'll end with your face. Kind of a shame since you're such a cool looking guy. But I really want to see what you look like with your eyes popped out. Stop this, you. Such a rebellious stare. Let's see, what part of you gets smashed up next? Screw you, you bitch. You don't scare me. I tried my best to stay strong and not give her the satisfaction of seeing me in pain or afraid. But in truth, I was scared out of my mind. All I wanted to do was shrink back in fear and agony. It took every fiber of my being to resist. Is that so? Well, how about this? Hey, Blockhead. Show our guest here what else we have in store for him. Okay. The red-eyed giant laid down his hammer, but rather than feeling relief, I was instead even more worried by Sachiko's sadistically overjoyed expression. Whatever could this be? I was flabbergasted. I couldn't even speak. Kishinuma. Shinozaki! Please, just kill me. Shinozaki! Stop this! Get your goddamn hands off me, you assholes! You goddamn sadists! There you go. That's what I like to see. Isn't it horrible? Don't you just hate us? Wouldn't you just love to kill us? Sachiko is merciful. She's not going to kill you just yet. Should you ever change your tune from "I'm going to kill you" to "kill me please" though, just let me know, and I'll be happy to oblige. As she said this, she drew her face in close, and I could feel her tiny cold lips sucking the tears from my cheek. And should your hatred die away before that happens, you might just become another part of me. That was a more interesting wrong end, actually. That had a lot more to it. It was still messed up and gross, but a little more story to it than the other ones. I am actually out of time for this video. So next time, we'll go into that room and see how we're supposed to do this thing. But until then, everybody, take care.